First alert weather. Fingers crossed for Friday, man. This sounds, every forecast, every model that comes in, this sounds like something not to be taken for granted.
Right. So, we're looking at all that new data that comes in. And of course, as usual for us, we have a lot of conditions that need to be met, So we've got this first round that comes in Thursday night and Friday morning. And well, how fast does that round move out? Because if it lingers a little longer, that could limit what we see in the second round. So all that being said, we really want you to keep checking back in, because as we get the new information in, we clear up the forecast, we're going to keep it updated here, so we want to make sure that you see those updates. Here's what we're thinking as of right now. So Thursday night heading into Friday morning, that's round one, and that'll bring us scattered rain, some thunderstorms, a high likelihood of that. We're not expecting those storms to necessarily be severe for us. Now, heading into the round two, so we're talking about late afternoon and evening on Friday, some of those storms could be severe. So there's your weather alert that we want to make sure that you're aware of there for that potential of severe thunderstorms coming in later in the day. So let's talk about that timeline, because the rest of today and tomorrow, those are going to be quieter days. We're going to get right into our Thursday evening, late, and Friday morning for that first round that moves in. So here's a look at midnight. So you're looking at early Friday morning. There will likely be thunderstorms developing in Oklahoma, south central Kansas. They could be severe out that way late tomorrow evening. They're going to head in our direction, but gradually get weaker as they move in. So that's why I'm less concerned about round one being severe. That being said, hey, you might wake up to a few rumbles of thunder early Friday morning as that first round moves through. Here's 7 a.m., so it could be a little earlier. I still think we might have some rain lingering around for that Friday morning drive. We'll get that round out of here. So here's lunchtime. We're in between rounds at that point on Friday. Our temperatures will be warming up into the lower 70s. We'll have a strong southwest wind gusting up near 35 miles an hour. So that's going to bring in more moisture. It'll actually be a little humid on Friday. And then here comes round two. This is 5 o'clock, and here are some of these scattered thunderstorms. So these storms, as they initially develop, these would be the storms that have that potential of producing maybe some larger hail. Could see some a tornado or two in some of these thunderstorms. Also some damaging wind gusts. Then as we go between about 7 p.m. and 10 and 11, those storms will likely form into a larger line as they move into central and eastern parts of Missouri. So what does it all look like on the 9-day forecast? Tomorrow, we're ahead of those storms. We'll be watching for fog in the morning, so you might just want to get up a few minutes earlier than usual just in case the fog is slowing down that morning drive. It'll mainly be before 10 a.m. Otherwise, still staying cloudy just like it is right now, essentially outside through about lunchtime, 53 degrees. Hopefully a little more sunshine comes out for the afternoon, and that would help get us back closer to 60. On Friday, we have that weather alert day there because of that risk of severe weather coming in later in the day. So again, some of the bullet points for Friday with that severe storm risk, all hazards are possible. So we do have the potential of large hail, damaging wind, even a few tornadoes. So that's what we mean when we say all hazards are possible, and that will be mostly late day heading into your Friday evening. So make sure you have multiple ways to get alerts there on Friday. Saturday and Sunday, quieter weather. And remember, we spring forward early Sunday morning for daylight saving time, and it's going to feel like spring on Sunday. 70 degrees, sunshine, and look at Monday. Close to 80 degrees for a high. More rain and thunderstorms roll in on Tuesday. In fact, that'll likely become an impact day there if those chances keep going up. Then drier for the rest of the week with highs not quite as warm, 50s to low 60s. Again, we're going to focus in on Friday. There's your alert day. Most of the region here in orange between 5 and 11 p.m. for that medium risk of severe weather. And the threats we're watching for, the greatest two are going to be damaging wind and large hail, medium risk there, with a lower risk for tornadoes and flash flooding.